Hi everyone, this is Lou's Tech Source, and today I'm going to give you my impressions about 2018's Made by Google event. Today, Google announced 3 new devices, and I will talk about what I do and don't like about them. So let's get to it. Let me first start off by saying that Google should really remind people who are watching any of their events at home to mute their Google Homes. They activated a couple of my Google Homes when I was watching the event, which was a bit annoying. Anyway, with that out the way, let me first talk about the Google Pixel 3. Just so you know, I'm not going to give you detailed specs about the phone. It's obviously going to be the fastest Pixel ever. I'm going to concentrate on the most useful features that they talked about. So here's what I like. First of all, I really like that the regular Pixel and the Pixel XL will have the same specs on both devices, including the camera specs. I was disappointed that the iPhone and Galaxy phones have the best camera specs saved for the bigger versions of their phones. Next, let's talk about the camera features. The previous Pixel phone still has one of the best cameras of any smartphone, so I'm really curious what improvements they made with the Pixel 3. First, they have a new Pixel Visual Core, and this is an onboard chip that helps you take better pictures and take them faster. This chip is an updated version of the previous Pixel's chip that will run some image processing to improve the quality of the pictures you take. Another camera feature I like is the Top Shot feature. What this does is when you're about to take a photo, the camera will take multiple pictures and the Pixel 3 will figure out which is the best photo for you. The Pixel 3 will then do some image processing and ignore any photos where someone's eyes are closed, not smiling, looking in the wrong direction, being blocked by someone, and more. It will be smart enough to filter out those photos and give you the best shot. The last camera feature I like is the Night Sight feature. This can make low light pictures brighter and clearer without the use of a flash. It will be interesting to see how well this feature works in the real world because this can really be a game changer. Moving on from the camera, I really liked when Google announced the call screen feature. This will make the Pixel answer a call for you and send you a transcription of the response. Very useful for avoiding telemarketers.
You'll never have to talk to another telemarketer.
Finally, I want to talk about the Pixel Stand. The Pixel Stand is a wireless charging station that turns your phone into a mini Google Home hub. It also works with other Qi-enabled devices, so you can charge a modern Galaxy S phone or even an iPhone. It will be interesting to see if other Android phones will have the hub features when charging with the Pixel Stand. Obviously, it won't happen with an iPhone. Unfortunately, the stand is not included and will cost $79. So now let me talk about what I don't like, and so far there are only 2 things. First of all, the XL version of the Pixel has a notch. When companies like Apple and Google go out of their way to hide the notch from their marketing materials, you know that there must be something wrong with it. The second thing I do not like is that there is no SD card. An SD card always comes in helpful for me when I'm storing music, movies, and photos. I can easily fill up the 128GB of maximum storage they offer, so having external storage options would be really helpful. I know I can use the cloud, but offline storage is very important when there is bad to no internet available. So the Pixel 3 will come in at $799 for 64GB, $899 for 128GB. The XL version will start at $899 for 64 and $999 for 128GB. Now, let's move on to the Google Home Hub. The Home Hub is Google's smart screen for your home. It is a complementary device to Google's other home devices. You will be able to check your calendar, look up recipes, watch videos, control your home, and more using the Hub. First thing I like about the Hub is that a hub in general is a cool device to have in your home. Like I mentioned before, checking for recipes, quick directions, calendar, quick info like news will come in very useful since you won't have to find your phone or tablet to view this. I also like that the hub is smart enough to detect the ambient light in your room, so it could change its brightness accordingly. The Home Hub's family filters will be helpful if you have young children, so only family-friendly content will play. Also, the Home View dashboard will be helpful to control your entire home. With Home View, you can control your lights, thermostat, televisions, cameras, and more right from your Google Home Hub. Home View is also going to be included in the Google Home app, so no more switching between apps when controlling multiple devices from different vendors. Finally, I really like that it's only $149. It's not much more expensive than the base Google Home, which is $129. So from what I saw at today's event, there was only one thing that I did not like, and that was that it did not have a built-in camera. Google claims it's so people can be comfortable with putting it in their private home areas like the bedroom. I understand privacy issues, but they already have a microphone in it, so what's the big deal of adding a camera? They could have put a way to disable the camera, or if worst comes to worst, I can just put a piece of tape over it. So that's it with the Google Home Hub. I do have one question about it. How is the speaker quality? I'm hoping it will be at least as good as the base Google Home, but we'll see when I get my hands on one and try it at home. The third device on the agenda was a new Pixel Slate, and this is Google's high-end Chrome OS tablet. The first thing that I like is that it has front and rear facing cameras that are using Google's imaging algorithms. Google's algorithms do amazing things on their Pixel phones, so it'll be interesting to see how they work on a tablet/laptop, devices that are known to have bad camera quality. The Pixel Slate also has Google Assistant built in. I'm still disappointed that the Assistant is not available on third-party Chrome OS devices, but it's a big plus for the Pixel Slate. And my favorite, it looks to be that the Pixel Slate will be the first Chrome OS device to have a fingerprint sensor.
Pixel Slate's power button doubles as a fingerprint sensor, so you can unlock it just as quickly and securely as you do your Pixel phone.
Getting used to logging into your phone with only your fingerprint is starting to make logging into a laptop or desktop with a password feel very tedious. The fingerprint sensor will immensely increase the convenience factor. Now let's get to what I don't like about the Pixel Slate. The Slate does not include a keyboard. I hate this about the Microsoft Surface tablets also. To fully use these devices, you need a keyboard. And the native options are expensive, with the new Pixel Slate keyboard coming in at $200. The base Pixel Slate with an Intel Celeron processor comes in at $599. So to me, it is actually $799 because the keyboard is a requirement. So there you have it, my impressions of the new devices announced by Google. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.